two artists, we maybe could have a bit of an in-depth conversation about your family heritage and where you grew up and how you came to be an artist and what that has to do with. What does that have to do with you as an Aboriginal man?
Well, I was born in North Queensland, and that's where I grew up. I've been living in Brisbane for 22 years now, and I moved down there to go to the Art Atrium. And it was the first time I moved away from North Queensland, so I didn't know what a doodle was. So didn't know what warm clothes actually were. I thought a tracksuit was warm clothes. So I thought I was going to die in the first 2 years I was in Brisbane. So, and I don't like winter anyway, so I need to get over that. But as I was saying in the last time I spoke here, I'm Aboriginal. So in terms of my being Aboriginal, I identify completely as Aboriginal. I don't know how to identify as anything else, and that's because when you grow up in North Queensland, and as I said, when you have this colour skin and this kind of hair, it's made very, very clear that you are not ever going to be considered anything outside of being Aboriginal. And Aboriginal is the lowest rung. Actually, Aboriginal people aren't on the ladder. It would be really good to be the lowest rung on the ladder, because then you're on the ladder. Aboriginal people are set aside. And we know this is true because Aboriginal art is set aside from Australia. There are a whole host of policies in this country that are set outside of what we think of as Australia. So we get treated special, but special in a really bad way. And so that's what kind of set me in stone as a child. And but my last name is Chinese, and I'm Chinese on my mum's side and my dad's side, and I'm also Malay on my dad's side. And so, but and in my family, and there are a lot of Aboriginal families and people with Asian heritage in North Queensland, and it's normal. It's normal, but we all identify as Aboriginal because we've been made to. In North Queensland, you won't meet any Aboriginal families with Asian heritage that don't identify as completely Aboriginal. And in North Queensland, because this society has made us that, has made us into that shape. And but in my family especially, we have always been Chinese on both sides of the family, and also Malay on my dad's side. But personally, I have never ever had the opportunity to exercise that. So I always make the point that my identifying wholly as Aboriginal is not a denial of my Asianness, my Chineseness. Yeah, not at all. I just have never had the opportunity to exercise it. And to the point where, I'm in my 40s now, and I just am at a point in my life and in my career where I just wonder if there is any Asianness to explore. Never having exercised any before, never having had the opportunity, only ever being absolutely and stringently pigeonholed by society, pigeonholed into being the shape of an Aborigine.
Vernon Sandra Hill actually told me on the phone this week that she felt a similar way, that because she had to fight so incredibly hard to reclaim and hold on to her Noongar identity, particularly as who was part of the stolen generation. It took her 27 years to even find her family at all, and when she did that and she was able to find out about both her Aboriginal, her Chinese heritage, because she had had for so long to fight so hard to claim her new identity. She said she really has never had the opportunity to sort of fully come into that. And in fact, she said one of the reasons she was quite excited about being in this show is that even though the work on this show is not really dealing with her mixed identity in terms of the Chinese element, it made her feel like there would be some interest in seeing that work come out of her, which she said she really had not felt before. She'd always sort of held it back.
Yeah. No, it honestly has never occurred to me to explore or begin to demonstrate what is Asian and Chinese about me.
So
Never occurred to me.
So why then did you sort of say yes to being part of this?
I've been involved with Aracito at 4A for some years, and we curated a show together about the same subject matter as this one. And I just thought at the point in where I am in my life and in my career, I'm kind of up for anything. And then Aaron, I just met him and then we just kept talking. So, and then I met you. So yeah, and I just think, and for me too, but my last name is what it is, and I don't feel like changing it, and or anglicising it, and it was particularly exciting having the opportunity to show these works. So it's these works here, and those ones there, and these are little collaborations with my kids.
Yeah, so let's talk about these because they're really very different to the work that you're known for. Vernon is a very successful artist who's very well known for his incredibly beautiful pencil portraits, particularly of members of his family, that are very meticulous and very delicately executed with great precision. They hang in a number of major collections throughout the country. He's also very well known for his typographic works. He's created a whole body of work which is really purely based on statements, slogans, catchphrases and plays on words dealing with identity and race and political issues in Australia, just purely using very simple contemporary modern typographical fonts.
Yeah.
And as well as that, there's the work that you made for the Biennale, the Venice Biennale. But this work is really different to what people would recognise as a Vernon Ah Kee. And so, let's talk about it. You're not the only artist responsible for this work, so let's acknowledge there's others.
Well, Imogen said, do you want to work in the show? And I just said, well, yeah, I am interested. But I tried to describe it to you, but and I said they were works I did with my kids, and that they would not be at all indicative of what people know of my work. And these were done towards the end of last year, and my kids wanted to make some work to sell to make some money for Christmas. and I had this idea, and I'd had this idea for some time because my youngest son, he and I had worked on work like these before that was much bigger, and it was a one-off piece, and I actually use it in talks that I do in art schools. But these were much more fun, and I said, well, what I wanted to do was, I got all these little canvases and had lots of cans of spray paint, and we went shopping and bought heaps of pens and paint, and they could do whatever they liked basically, but I governed them all, and I gave them all the text to write. So, and they didn't want to come up with the text anyway, and so these are all, but to get them into it and to keep them going, I chose pieces of text that they were familiar with. So you probably recognise, lines from Star Trek and Star Wars, and we're planning a whole another series of these. But I said to them, and they were saying other lines from movies and that, and I said, no, those lines won't work because these works are about invasion.
Yeah, so let's go there, because you're making it sound like this kind of incredibly simple